Do it now?
Yep.
Ready?
You ready?
Yeah, y'all count down from 3.
3, 2, 1.
All right. I want to start this off by giving some marriage tips to none other than Travis Hunter, the future NFL star. I don't think that's a far-fetched notion, okay? He will be a future NFL star. Oh, where do I start? There's so many things with this. Okay, first of all, for those who don't know, because it seems like a lot of people don't know. Now, recently, there was a video out showing him after he got married, same day, a newly presented wife with a car. So I commented on his decision, and I said he's doing way too much at this very early stage in the marriage. Okay. Now, I got over 2,000 likes on it, but there was still that segment of the population who I guess they're not privy. Well, I take that back. They're not up on what's been going on with Travis and his new wife. Now I'll read you some of the comments, and then we'll get into the meat and potatoes of what's going on. After I said what I said, I got comments like, directed at me now. That's his wife. He can do what he wants to do. Or, you don't want to sound like a hater, do you? You need to mind your business. Or, again, that's that man's wife. He can do what he wants to do. Stop trying to get in their business. That was just a small sampling. I think I got about maybe over 2,000 likes. I got about maybe 60 something responses. Could have been a little less. But the thing is, a lot of people hadn't seen what's been going on with this young man. And it all started with the first time I saw them together. It was at a game. And she's having a hissy fit. I mean, she's just ranting and raving. This is after the game, rather. They won the game. He comes up to her, basically asking what's going on. She's throwing a tantrum. I mean, fussing, cussing, doing all that. He's trying to calm her down. That's one aspect. But then I see another situation like that again. Then I come to find out that she had said she didn't like him, but yet he still kept pursuing her. It's been noted that he said she pretty much has a problem with him every day. She's mad at him every day, but yet he pursued her. There was a situation where he came in to give her a kiss. She moves away from him. Remember now, all this is on camera. You're with a future NFL player So cameras are going to be on you all the time, but she didn't care or doesn't care. Okay. Oh, I'll give you another situation where her brother, when he first approached her, she didn't know who he was. Okay, fair enough. But that's pretty much a good thing. She didn't know who he was. But once she found out through her brother, then her attitude changed, at least in giving him a chance. Because remember, she didn't like him. You know, she didn't think he was good looking. So she didn't give him a chance. But when she found out through her brother that, hey, this guy is getting ready to go to the NFL and make big money. Now all of a sudden, things change. She's giving him a chance now. She's talking to him. When before she wouldn't give him the time of day. And it baffles my mind as to why, out of all the girls that he could have pursued, he wants this one that doesn't want him. And then lo and behold, they get married. They get married. So again, my issue and problem with him right off the bat was, you're making this way too much about her. Marriage is supposed to be a union. All right. But you're making it more about her than you and her. He buys her a car. It doesn't matter what it is or how much. The thing is, he presents her a car on their wedding day. Have you ever seen anybody do that? Now, I know people like to be original and so forth, okay? I know if you got the money, you can do this and do that. But the thing is, you're starting out wrong. And this is for anybody out there who even has the notion or idea of trying to mimic or copy what he's doing. Don't do that. Don't do that. You're starting out wrong. Again, you made it more about her. This is her day when it's supposed to be the both of you. Not just her, but the both of you. Too many women have that attitude. Well, it's my day, my day. Yeah, men tend to be more nonchalant on the wedding day than women, okay? That's a given. But the bottom line is, it's your day, both of you, not just hers, it's both of you. But by presenting her a car, he's already started to sink the ship and didn't even know it. Here's the thing in marriage. When you start out a certain way, you got to continue that way. This is what will be expecting all the time. I'm not saying be cheap, but what I'm saying is some things you got to build up to. I've been married 40 years. It was 40 years this past March the 29th, okay? Altogether, I've known her for 44 years. Yeah, a long time, right? So, believe me, we've had many, many, many ups, downs, sideways, crisscross, you name it. We've been there, okay? If you don't have a love based, first of all, in God, in Jesus, very few marriages are going to survive without Jesus in their lives. And I know you can say, well, there have been plenty of with Jesus in their lives. That's true. That's true. But I tell you this, to what extent? Were both of them equally yoked? Were both of them serious about Jesus? See, that's the thing. You never know what's going on behind closed doors. And seeing these two right off the bat, it doesn't look good. I'll put it that way. I'm not going to speak ill will toward their marriage. I'm just pointing out the things that they should avoid or shouldn't do. I hope that both of them, I don't know their status with Jesus. From what I'm from what I'm seeing is not much. Okay, I put it that way. I can only go by what I see and hear. So from going by what I see and hear is not that much. If they want this marriage to last, they both need to be on the same plane in their beliefs with Jesus. If they have any beliefs in Jesus at all. Okay. But for it to be lasting and true, then Jesus has to be the common denominator in their marriage. No ifs, ands, or buts. Has to be. And even then, see, each day, each year, each month, marriage is a work. You got to work at that. You got to work at marriage. It's not going to be easy pickings. Yeah, some days can be easy, some days can be hard. But when the days are hard, you really need to step it up. Hey, even when they're good days, okay? Even when they're good days, there can be situations where women will come at you, talking about the men here. And for some reason, when a man is married and a woman senses this, these trifling women, so to speak, they'll come at you because they know that, hey, there's something in him that another woman sees and wants. So therefore, now she's intrigued and interested and she wants the same thing. That's when, even for your good days, that's when you got to be solid in the Lord. You got to be solid in your marriage. You got to know how to say no, when to say no. You got to be strong in that. For real. Yeah, I know. He gives her a car, he can give her the world, okay? Fair enough, right? But again, starting out, and he, okay, very young, right? But there needs to be boundaries set. Is he going to learn the hard way? Yes, he is. He is. Hopefully, he'll have people around him. But at this point, he may have them around him, but he's not listening. If they're telling him things that he needs to hear, apparently he's not listening. If he listened, he wouldn't have married her in the first place. See, again, marriage is a very, very serious thing when it comes to God. People look at marriage and look at the world's point of view. No, it's about God's point of view. Marriage is a serious and sacred thing. It's not to be played with. It's not to be toyed with. The person you choose and pick is supposed to be for a lifetime. All right? But if you doing these Hollywood games and you jumping from one person to the next or finding the silliest reason to divorce somebody, you're going down a rabbit hole. And it's not cool. Like I said, nothing wrong with giving your wife a gift. But wait. Okay, wait. Don't do it on the wedding day. A gift like that, don't do that on the wedding day. The wedding day, it really is supposed to, have other people give you gifts. You and her, not you present her with this gift. Because it seems like you're trying to buy her. You're trying to buy her love. And and one thing I cannot stand in a man, especially in a marriage, when you act like a simp. If you're a man, be a man. Don't act like a little whimpering dog. All right? Don't be that way. Be strong, but don't be a dictator either. All right? If you're led by God, you allow the Holy Spirit to show you what's what. But you never be like a dictator or very demanding. You let her know what's what up front. You want to know from her what's what up front. Can she cook? It's a biggie right there. Is she clean? Does she clean the house? And I know you do your part also, right? Same thing with the cooking, but overall, it's the woman's position as a wife to provide most of the cooking, okay? It's a woman's position to keep the house clean. It's a man's position to provide the necessities of the house. Okay? Men have positions, women have positions within the marriage. All right? Yes, there are dual situations. These things should be definitive. Okay? Because if you start out otherwise, and then later on in the marriage, you're looking for some sort of change in that, you're climbing up a hill that you keep sliding down. All right? Set those boundaries right off the bat. Set them off, put them in place right from the start. That's what I had to say on that. And I know without a doubt we'll be hearing more from this couple. And I'll be providing the insight that's needed for them. Enough said.